Hi dan sama-sama very good morning to my beloved lecturer, Madam Sharifah Fazra Binti Ahmed. My name is Nur Asyikin Binti Kamarul Ariffin from BA 2735C, and today I'm very excited to present my infographic report on the conflict management in the hospitality industry. My infographic is based on the article A Systematic Literature Review of Conflict Management in Hospitality by Wang ETL published in 2024. Through this presentation, I will summarize the article, provide the critical analysis, share the real-world examples, and offer actionable recommendations for the manager. Let's begin with the core issue of the articles. Most research on conflict management in hospitality has focused on individual-level issues such as a work-family conflict. Wang and colleague moved beyond this by introducing a multi-stakeholder and also the resource-based framework. So here, manager must balance the needs of employees, customer, investor, and the wider community. Two key theories guided by their approach are first, conservation of resource theory, which says people protect limited resources like time, energy, and money. Second is a stakeholder theory, which requires manager to balance diverse interests for sustainable success. So the article finds that conflict often arises from the competition over limited resources, but when managed well, it can drive collaboration and also innovations. Importantly, the authors highlight that support and trust should flow both ways between all the stakeholders, and the empathic leadership reduce burnout and create lasting and balanced relationships. The article identifies several key findings. First, the root cause of conflict is a competition over scarce resources such as time, energy, and money. Conflict, if managed proactively, can be a catalyst for collaboration and innovations. Two-way resource flow is critical. Support and trust should be mutual among all the stakeholders. Next is supervisor support through empathy and fairness directly reduce employee burnout. Lastly is integration of COR and stakeholder theory leads to better and more sustainable relationships. So the evolution of conflict management is also highlighted in our subject topic. So first, traditionally, manager avoided conflict to maintain the order, and today the modern view is that a conflict, when handled with empathy and teamwork, actually drive a progress and team cohesion. So this mirrors our classroom discussion on modern leadership and emotional intelligence in hospitality. So next, I strongly agree with Wang ETL that a multi-stakeholder resource-based framework is essential for modern hospitality managers. However, the article could offer more guidance on applying this framework practically. So let me break down three core managerial skills needed using a global and local real-life examples. So first is ecosystem mapping and system thinking. Manager must understand how stakeholders are interconnected. Castro 2022 showed that system thinking tools like a causal loop diagrams can help visualize how decisions are ripple through organizations. So a great example comes from the Netherlands, where the water management practitioners map the relationship among water boards, farmers, and also the policymaker. So this collaborative approach improved the coordination, reduced stress, and resulted in a more flexible, resilient governance by the Rutten ETL 2020. Similarly, in hospitality, managers who understand these interconnections can anticipate how a guest complaint might impact employee morale and resource flow. Second is multi-stakeholder negotiation and value communications. Effective leaders build a win-win outcomes by openly communicating and aligning the interests of employees, customer, investor, and the communities. So in Romania Natura 2000 project, neutral facilitators help farmers, NGOs, and local authorities work through disagreements. So the result was a balanced environmental protections and economic growth, showing that open dialogue and transparent negotiation can turn conflict into the cooperation by Patrice Mac ETL 2025. Third is proactive resource sensing paired with empathy. So stress and conflict can spread quickly through teams, especially in the high-pressure hospitality settings. Emotionally intelligent leaders detect early warning signs, listen to their teams, and respond with care. So after the COVID-19 pandemic, many Malaysian hotels employees struggle with a new digital system and heavier workloads. Managers who practice empathic leadership check-ins with staff, listen to all the concerns, and offer flexible supports. So this approach reduces stress and improves service quality, as shown by Kadi Ismail 2021. So Goleman 2022 also found that emotional intelligence is a key differentiator of outstanding leaders, helping teams stay connected, calm, and productive. So these examples shows that today hospitality managers need more than traditional conflict avoidance skills. So they must be system thinkers, skill negotiators, and emotional intelligent coaches. On this analysis, I offer 4 key recommendations for hospitality managers. So first, adopt a system thinking for strategic resilience. Use ecosystem mapping and causal loop diagrams to visualize how different stakeholders interact. So this can help a manager anticipate the impact of their decisions and make a more sustainable choices. Second, implement a weekly empathy check-ins. So this means brief one-on-one meeting with the team members to discuss their emotional well-being and workloads. So Goleman works shows that this check-in fosters psychological trust, safety, and help prevent from the burnout. So third is a foster win-win negotiation from training. So managers should receive a formal training in a value communication framework to facilitate multi-stakeholder negotiations. So this promote collaboration and reduce the friction between partner and departments. Lastly is a build data-driven feedback systems. So by monitoring conflict patterns, workload balance, and emotional health with HR analytics, manager can transform a system thinking and empathy into measurable, actionable management practices. Reflecting on this article and my research, I realized that the role of a manager in hospitality has evolved dramatically. So it's not longer just about the giving orders or solving service level problems, but the true leadership is about the understanding of people, managing emotions, and recognize the interconnected of all the stakeholders. So I fully agree with Wang ETL that collaboration is at the heart of effective conflict management, but it's the human touch, empathy, and active listening that bring it to the life. So in conclusion, conflict management in hospitality is a complex but full of the opportunity. By embracing system thinking, open communications, and emotional intelligence, managers can turn in conflict into a source of innovations, collaboration, and long-term success. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope my analysis and recommendations offer valuable insight for both current and inspiring hospitality leaders.